Good morning, students. I am Labdeep Singh. I will teach English literature. Let me start with the second term syllabus. And first chapter will start, chapter number 8, The First Pup, written by Ranjit Lal. Now you know the word pup is young one of a dog. Now let me explain little about the Ranjit Lal. He was born in 1955 in Calcutta and educated in Mumbai, and he has written both fiction and non-fiction for adults and children. Now what is the meaning of fiction? Fiction means imagination based, not the real one. Imagination based. And non-fiction is just opposite of it, that you know, based on facts, the truth. So, number of articles, more than 50 newspapers he has written the articles all over and even in the magazines in India and abroad. So, the areas of his interest are natural, history, humor and satire. Satire means the language used to convey insults. Satire means language used to convey insults. Now, main theme of this story is this, कि if you want to keep a pet animal, you have to be very careful. You have to be very sensitive to his need. You have to just consider him just like as your family member. And you have to understand his language. Then only you can take proper care of it. So same in this story, Ranjit Lal, let me tell you the main characters. One is Meena, Mala. Both are sisters. Both are sisters of Ranjit Lal. And one more character is Meena's mother-in-law. Mother-in-law. So these are the main characters, and in this he is now what the author and his sisters have realized by keeping that pet at home, they are sharing with us. Now let me start the chapter and I will tell you some meanings also. Now everything changes. Everything means you know when a newborn baby comes to home, everybody means all the family members are attracted toward that particular child. They want to see what he is doing, sleeping, he is crying, he is sitting, he is what activities he is doing. All are attracted by his activities. Same way, when we bring one new pet at home, all are focused toward him. Okay, how to take care of it, how to talk and how to share your feelings with that particular pet. Now we made all bringing up mistakes it possible to make with Bambi. Now is this in this story is telling whatever the problems they are facing with this pup, and main name of that pup is Bambi. Okay, Bambi. She is a female. Now she reaped the benefits of all those nearly all her life, and we never realized the pups like babies test the edibility. Edibility means that everything the pet want to try. He is very eager to touch all the things whichever are lying in the house. He want to taste it by chewing it, by licking it. Even he takes the shoes, he put the slippers in her mouth, and he jagged means having sharply uneven edges. It means that particular that dog, pup, he is eating each and everything, even the table legs also he is chewing and doing all these things. Even the books are pulped. So we had to watch out that we have to take care that he should not put our mouth in the, he should not touch in this socket, electricity sockets, and he should not touch the live wires which are lying in the house. On one occasion, she, means Bambi, she has swallowed the large chunk of her own collar. And next day, all were worried that what will happen. She might have to be operated to take out that piece of the collar from her stomach. So, but they were very glad that at that time they don't have the cell phones. Otherwise, chewing mania. Mania means the habit of that strong interest in something. They will also like to put that mobile also into their mouth. Then, you know, mummy, there is a packet of butter missing from the fridge. Now that one of the girl is saying to mother that one packet is missing from the fridge. You know what happened? Then she saw that, yes, where is Bambi? She must have licked up. But she was surprised how she can open the fridge and take out that butter. But when she saw that it was really missing and it was near about half a kilo. That butter was half a kilo which Bambi has taken, swallowed. Now for the next 2 days she was very, Bambi was feeling very thirsty, unhappy, pucky means there was feeling like vomiting. And she, what she did next, she tried to find a comfortable position to lie over. Already some problem was going in her stomach. But even after doing all these activities, after she didn't learn anything from these experiences. Again, she tried to put one her mouth in the kadai which was full of oil and in which the kebabs had been fried. So the investigations, her investigation could have unexpected and surprising results, because sometimes she was eating something and sometimes she was another thing, so it was all creating the problem for the family. Now one afternoon, Meena's mother-in-law, another character, she was to be invited to the tea, and her mother had done all the preparations for the dinner. And dish was dainty. Dainty means delicious. Word dainty. It means delicious. So one dainty, delicious egg and cucumber sandwich was prepared, and it was decorated, garnished with the cabbage and carrots. Another thing was, one cake was there. Another dish was a bowl of rasmalai. And all these were very decorated and they were kept in the trolley and it was covered. And number of things were there, china plates and silver, and so all these were things were ready, and her mother asked an excuse to the guest and she goes to the kitchen to see whether all the things are ready or not. But what she saw over there, a horror of horrors. What was that familiar, very suspicious, headless, brown? Something was slurping. Slurping here means saliva spilling from the mouth. Slurping. Slurping. It means saliva spilling from the mouth. And sloping means while eating, when you make noise, that was coming from that under the trolley. That noise was coming. Then she came to know, Bambi, bad dog, what are you doing here? Get your face out of here at once. Ranjit, Mala, she is calling Ranjit and Mala, that get out this wretched dog. Wretched means this poor quality of dog from here, just now. It was too late, and dripping black muzzle covered with the White Rasmalai emerged from the undercloth and Bambi looked up, smacking her lips. What she saw that Rasmalai, she has touched but she has not eaten Rasmalai. They said, thank Rasmalai was quite a mess, little disturbance was there. But luckily Bambi had not got to work on the cake and sandwich. Cake and sandwich were totally saved, only Rasmalai she has touched and it was in a messy way. So if you tidy up the dish and bit, no one need to know, you know, smoothen it. But other members said that just make it properly arrangement and they will not come to know. Then she said, no, this is not the good thing. It was not a suggestion that was welcomed. Any way wouldn't have worked that about. Bambi had trotted off into the veranda, but immediately from she came out from the trolley and she went to the visitor, to the guest who was sitting in the veranda. Luckily the lady was very fond of dogs, that Mina's mother-in-law, she was fond of very dogs, and Bambi was pardoned. She was excused what she had done over there. Where she slipped up big time was feeding Bambi at the table. Because this family, they used to feed this Bambi at their table. So that was creating the problem here. Pleading eyes gazing up at us like some half-starved wave. Wave means just like a street dog who has not eaten anything for a long time. Surely it could do harm to give a tidbit now and then, especially. Family members thought that if we will give any tidbit, any small bit of food, it will create a problem over at the dining table. How could you eat with those eyes gazing at you, that like traveling from your mouth, from plate to hand to your mouth? In the old days, people used to put, what they used to do, they used to put the food in the plates for the birds and cows separately before they eat. So this was really no different. Sometimes, of course, you are in hurry, late for the college, and what had better, quicker way is to dispose a rubbery toast. You throw it away somewhere. So nearly all her Bambi would turn up at the dining table during the meal time, sit and drool. Drool means saliva, again, saliva coming, spilling from the mouth. And whine means making a high-pitched screeching noise. When dog screeches, it makes noise. And drool and whine as we try to eat. So turn by turn we should go from person to person and looking terribly martyred if we refuse to give her anything. If we will not give anything, it will go to the next member, to the next member. So it would become 10 times worse when we had the guests. So knowing full well she was not likely to get anything from the family, she sit down next to the guest and wee, the dog made the sound like wee. If this didn't work, she had placed a paw on the guest's thigh and continued winning. Bambi, stop it, behave yourself, put your paw down at once. Do behave like this when you have your food. He said that, do we behave like this when we give you food to you? So, now then again that Bambi, he kept her drilling chin on the guest's lap, look up sorrowfully, laying down again saliva is coming and it is getting over on the clothes of the guest. Again she is making the sound wee, and you know these cruel people don't give me anything to eat. Just she is saying like that, Bambi, get your mug out of here. You have drooled all the auntie's sari. Yes, you have thrown all your saliva on the auntie's lovely sari and disgusting dog, go away. And she is now, mother is asking, take this napkin and towel to clean this saliva. And if there were more than one guest, she would of course try her luck. Thank God we have only called one guest. If more than guests were there, then she have disturbed all. It was a mistake not repeated with the other two dogs. They were having other two dogs, but it has made me a golden rule. And what is that golden rule? What they have learned, Ranjit Lal and his family, Meena and Mala, no feeding at table ever. Thanks.